Britain's government will have more than double its previous buffer for meeting its fiscal targets, due in large part of tax rises, according to estimates by the country's fiscal watchdog, published on its website on Wednesday ahead of Finance Minister Rachel Reeves' budget statement.
British Finance Minister Rachel Reeves hiked taxes in her budget plan on Wednesday. Workers, people saving for a pension and investors will all pay more tax to help Reeves meet borrowing targets. The country's fiscal watchdog, the Office for Budget Responsibility, or OBR, cut its forecasts for growth in the British economy over the coming years. But in a closely watched moment for markets, it said the government will now have more than double its previous headroom for meeting its fiscal targets, even as it raises spending on welfare. The headroom refers to the amount of extra spending or tax cuts possible for the government while staying within its budget rules. The OBR said it now stood at roughly £22 billion or $28.9 billion in 5 years' time. It had forecast roughly around $11 billion earlier this year, a historically low level. The result was in large part due to more than £26 billion or $34.4 billion of fresh tax rises. Finance Minister Rachel Reeves.
No doubt we will face opposition again, but I have yet to see a credible or a fairer alternative plan for working people.
A fall in borrowing costs suggested investors were largely comfortable with the budget plan. The OBR had mistakenly released the budget before Reeves had given her speech, which Reuters first reported. It revealed the key announcements from the budget on taxes, economic growth and individual policy changes. Reeves had promised to take fair and necessary choices to improve the country and to speed up economic growth, but she also recognised unhappiness among voters. Some key details in her plan include a longer freeze on the thresholds at which people start to pay income tax and a higher rate of income tax. The generosity of pension incentives was scaled back, with social security charges on salary sacrifice pension contributions raising around $6.5 billion. There will also be higher tax rates on dividends, property and savings income. The authority of Reeves and Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been questioned within the centre-left Labour Party. Reeves said in her first budget last year she was returning stability to public finances. That after the shocks delivered by Brexit, the pandemic and the mini-budget crisis of former Conservative Prime Minister Liz Truss.